No one's getting in golf this morning, or you're brave
Not up
if
in
you
here.
are.
Not up in here, Barry.
Yeah, we've got NASCAR up at Loudon, New Hampshire as well, so the rain may impact that coming up for this afternoon. So we are having those showers around right now. They're starting to overspread the region, become more widespread, and we will get some of those become rather heavy, almost torrential, producing some localized urban flash flooding, mostly in the streets, the poor drainage areas. You know the general drill on this. Now, there is a very low risk of isolated severe thunderstorms later with damaging wind. And there's a low threat of a brief spin-up tornado this morning in this band of rain that's coming on up. We'll show you that shortly. There is going to be widespread high surf affecting especially the New England south coast, and eventually some higher surf coming into the east coastal zones as well. And that will increase the rip currents danger over today. Certainly not a beach day by any means. We got upper 60s right now to lower 70s. There are some lower 60s and middle 60s in Worcester County. These are the current temperatures across the whole country. It is a warm July morning in most spots. Let's see what the beach and boating forecast is for today. It's kind of a grim day at the beach compared to what we've had the last few days. It'll be close to 74, 75 degrees at the beaches today with the southeast wind 10 to 20 with some gusts to 35. Once in a while, but it isn't going to be windy all day long. It's going to be variable. Now, the water temperatures are in the upper 60s to middle 70s. Very warm water out there. And we have a low tide this morning happening. That should be low tide at 1:56 this afternoon and high tide at 8:19. Actually, we have a high tide right now. The temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s here. A few lower 80s in western New England. There might be a few breaks of sunshine out here. I'm not expecting much in the way of sunshine today. But they'd like to get some cool clouds and rain in Texas because it's just stifling heat down there. 109 in Dallas today. Here's the low center which moved northwestward. If this low had stayed over the ocean and come up and hit Long Island, we would be having more threats today from potential severe weather and also stronger winds, so on. But that took that track. But it certainly is driving the higher humidity our way, and also a band of rain which is coming on up. And within that band of rain, there's just a remote risk of an isolated, brief spin-up tornado. Sometimes this happens in situations like this. The parameters seem to indicate that. But I don't think this is going to happen today. I don't think it's certainly going to be a widespread event. But we got some of these heavy-duty downpours. And most of the models' guidance indicating this band, which is going to sort of become quasi-stationary here in eastern sections eventually, to sort of lose its support and the rain will start dwindling. And then it goes into more of a scattered type showers and thunderstorms anywhere. And this afternoon when it becomes scattered, that's when we could have some thunderstorms with it. And that'll happen tomorrow too. The higher swells coming up from the south will be impending. Swells will be affecting the south coast. And eventually some higher swells here. Some of the buoys are up to 3 to 4 feet here. So surfers, be careful out there. Any swimmers, if you decide to go there for a lousy beach day, awfully be careful of the rip current danger, which will be increasing the water temperatures. It's really upper 60s right now. So let's check out and see what's going on with the wind. For the most part, it's light wind. Occasionally, there's burst of wind along the exposed coastal locations down over the Cape. And some of this rain that's coming along, we could have some somewhat higher wind gusts of up to 35 miles an hour. But many of the times, it's going to drop down and then pick up, so it's going to be variable in nature. So here's your forecast for the next 7 days. It looks like this. If we got nothing but oppressive humidity, now that it's moving in now, it won't be moving on out anytime soon. It'll be with us all week long, so expect no changes there. But do expect changes in the amount of sunshine we get. There's a chance of a little bit breaking out tomorrow, but there'll be showers and storms around. There's a much higher risk or chance of breaks of sunshine and becoming partly sunny on Tuesday and Wednesday while in the 80s. And then we get back to more in the way of showers and storms Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday, and hopefully next Sunday we see more in the way of sunshine. That's it for now. Go back to you.
Larry, thank you, sir.